Hey there, Lynette. Hey there, Chief Leaf. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Or, yeah, a couple minutes late. I'm going to turn you around. Oh, excellent, excellent. So I'm going to turn you around for 2 minutes because I was eating soup and I was hoping to get it done before the live stream, but that didn't work out. So I'm going to turn you around. Scintillating YouTube content. How is your day, everyone? Yeah, you're stuck looking at a weird screen. Hey there, Rex Robinson. Good to see you. So how was everyone's day? My day wasn't bad. It started out with a lot of paperwork. The ruin is here. And I'm gonna have to do a few hours of work tonight at the shop. Well, what are you gonna do? So the stream won't be super long. So we'll go over like the goals for the week. We'll go over a tentative plan of how I'm going to attain those goals. And then I'm going to show you something neat that someone made for me. For those of you waiting for merch, the first piece of merch got to people this weekend. Of course, those were local people that I know, so they were hand delivered. I'm sorry I can't do that for everyone. Maybe in the future. But yeah, some of the shirts, some of the hats have gone out, some of the drinkware, and anything that's getting shipped, with the exception of sunglasses. The sunglasses haven't come in yet, but anything that's getting shipped should go out this week. So you won't have too long to wait on it. I'm assuming you guys don't want to watch me eat for 2 minutes. I'm sure this is wonderful for the algorithm. Hey, Shelly, how's it going? Welcome in, Shelly. I know it's a weird view, Shelly. I was just explaining. I didn't quite finish dinner. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me eat soup. But we will be turning this vehicle around in 30 seconds or so. Finally, that fool Izzo has flipped his camera around. Oh, thanks, Shelly. All right, where's my calendar? Oh, I think I broke something. Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right, so we had this thing going on. You guys probably couldn't see it. Anyway. All right, so for the week, I can't even read that. Something I scratched out. Melamine? Boy, I don't even remember. Hey, let's get rid of it. Oh, that's probably Miller and Didi. Okay. All right, so I was supposed to work on Miller's stuff last night. The stream just started for you? Okay. Weird. Oh, I'm real sorry. I don't know why it was different. You'll unfortunately have to go back and rewatch the beginning, I guess. But it was really just a picture of, or it was just a still picture while I finished some soup, so you didn't miss much. Hold on. Okay, not important. All right, so I was originally going to come here to the shop last night and work. The weather was nice, and I knew it was going to be not as nice today. So we actually did some exterior work at the place that we live. Stuff that needed to happen that we were going to do today anyway. So instead of needing to do that, I was able to just start the day out. Got some paperwork done, some very necessary paperwork. Didn't leave the apartment till like after 3, and ran around, picked up some stuff, dropped off some stuff, and now I'm here. I'll work here for a few hours. Unfortunately, I'm not going to live stream the whole thing while I'm working because I do need to. This will be a little tight week, so I need to focus. I can't, as much as I want to just hang out with you guys and chat. I do have to put my head down and work, but I'll time lapse some of the more interesting things that I'm going to do over the next few nights, so that way you'll at least get to see it in some sort of form down the road. All right, so goals for the week. So I've got the Avon Lake job, the Miller job. That is, I'm gonna take off the boring mantle that's there. I'm gonna put shiplap up the entire wall, and then I'm gonna put one of my chunky wooden mantles that I gotta make. So I gotta Well, these I buy from Walmart. I should have told you that. 6 for $2, or maybe they're more expensive now. I haven't bought them in a while. But yeah, and the pencils are probably at Walmart too, or from Walmart. But yeah, that's how I put that together. Maybe I'll tell the story of how this came to be down in another thread. So Miss Izzo's wife is kind enough. She's painting the shiplap for me. One coat will be done today. Second coat will probably be done tomorrow. So that way I can install it on Wednesday. So, oh, funny, cool. All right, so tonight I need to put together a few cabinets. Oh yeah, the Miller job. So talked about the shiplap. So over the next few days, I have to build one of those mantles. So a couple hour each night. I'm gonna put together, stain and finish one of those mantles. I want that for Friday afternoon, so I can do a little bit each night, and it won't be a problem. And then the rest of that job, I've got 2, 3, 4. I've got like 6 cabinets. Most of them are just open, no doors, just shelving. So I've got 6 cabinets to put in, and then build a small countertop and install that. So tonight I want to put the cabinets together. I want to get the mantle started. Tomorrow I can go to the job site. I can install all the cabinets. I can take off the old mantle, and then head back to the shop and make the countertop and keep moving on the mantle. So the main goal this week is to get the Millers done. Secondary goal, if I have time, and I am doing some more. I'm doing some volunteer stuff on Thursday. What do they have me doing? They have me doing rough framing on Thursday for that Kingdom Hall. So Thursday's taken up with that. Although Thursday evening, I'll spend a few hours here working on things. So the only other the main focus is Miller. Secondary goal is probably Friday morning. I'll spend a couple hours, and I have a. You know how you got your sink base, and over the years you'll get water damage somehow. Whether it's your fault, whether it's not your fault, somehow you'll get water damage, and your sink base will start caving in. You know how it is. So we're doing a refacing job. The installer for that is starting Monday. So on Friday I'm going to fix that damaged sink base. Woohoo! Popcorn. I'm going to fix that damaged sink base and put in a new, tear out the old, put in a new platform. That'll be all nice. And if the customer has found the tile, I'm going to repair the tiles. Because on that job, their microwave was really low because the woman that owned the house before them was shorter. So she had the how you have the microwave with the vent that you have over the stove a lot of times. It was really low. And so I took out the 3 inches that she had lowered it, pushed the microwave back up. But of course, that means that the tile work that they had done, ended short of the microwave now. So Wednesday morning or Friday morning for a few hours, gonna replace that sink floor, and I'm gonna probably do that tile as long as they found it. It feels secondary, but it needs to happen. I have to get the strip on that shower guy. And actually, after this stream, I'll probably call that customer and see what his schedule is, because I got to get that shower finished up for that poor man. Oh my goodness. So 2 little secondary goals is that kitchen, a little bit of sink repair, a little bit of tile work. The shower has to be done, but the main focus is Miller. So that's what we're going for this week. If there's any little bit of extra time or energy. I got a little bit of work to do on a door for my mom. I got to get that done. And of course, I'll probably, in addition to doing that mantle, so I'll work on the mantle a few hours each night. I'll also work on the Fount leather goods, the Columbus job. I'll work on that for maybe I'll do 2 hours on the mantle, 1 hour on Fount, and then run home to go to bed for a while. So it's going to be an interesting week, and then next week should be slightly less hectic. By the 7th, I'm going back down to Columbus, so that way we can get the leather goods people finished up, because they're going to be sending their cleaning crew on the week of the 10th, and then 10th and then the 17th, and so the following week after that, they're going to load the store for opening it on the 22nd. Oh, yeah, that would be fun. I, is there- I know, I know Guido would like it. I know that people do play alongs and stuff. If you guys would want to see, and it probably would only do old school Nintendo, so maybe we would start with Donkey Kong. If you guys wanted to see gaming streams, I would be mostly down for that. And I know Guido wanted me to log on. I'll have to buy Mario Kart 8, which doesn't bother me too much. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll test the waters with it and see if anyone wants to watch or join that. But yeah, for me it would be all old school Nintendo games. I know. I know. I will. I promise. I will. So the last week before, so I am going to Orlando 20th. So my goal is to try to get it where so the 20th is a Thursday. So my goal is to get it where Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that week, I am just doing either personal stuff for me that needs to get done, or worst case scenario, that's when mom stuff is going in at the latest. So I'll make sure that I've toned it down by the time I get to Disney. Although then once I'm at Disney, I am a rope drop to fireworks kind of guy. No rest for the wicked. I'll have to probably have to collapse after that trip, which is fine. All right, so I am not using for what I'm doing tonight. I am not using any major tools, or if I do, it's going to be hours from now. So here's a new purchase. Widow Jane, age 10 years. I've heard good things about it. I've never tried it before. So yeah, it's the only way. It's the only way to do it. So something that me and Devin found out after the mezcal taco dinner. So I found if I roll this puppy, coat that whole thing, the aroma like punches me in the nose. It's quite beautiful. Oh my goodness, I could just like, I'm almost getting to the point where I could just smell the bourbon. And who cares about drinking it? Wow, that's pretty good. The room really good. You've heard or had the 10 year. It smells wonderful. Let's see if I can get some notes for a change. Actually, I'm getting clove. So it's a little on the savory side to me, to my palate. So I'm getting cloves, or maybe even borderline anise. I agree with that. I could just keep smelling this for a while. Sadly enough. Yeah, there was a Widow Jane rye. I don't know what it was aged, but I decided to go with this for now. We could try the rye another time. Oh, cool. That would be a good sized drinking glass too. So it's it's good. Don't mind the cough. Cough isn't because of the bourbon. So it's good. I'm not picking up any notes, as you guys can tell from my various reviews. I'm not the best at this. It's starting to some of the time it's starting to get in there. So it kind of has a little bit of that hug, like they call it, like the Kentucky hug, as it goes down. Oh, the proof is it's 91 proof, so it's not extremely high proof. Who sings that? I can't remember. I always get the names wrong. But it is very smooth. It's not like reacting with my acid reflux stuff. That's always a plus for me. This is very good. I would say I would do this again if I saw a bottle. It was like $75. So it's a little bit pricier. But oh, I got a thing of the aromatic bitters. So down the road we can make real old fashions instead of just new fashions. I should probably get another bottle of blue curacao at some point too, in case I want to make green ones. Trixie. I was gonna say Trixie. I should have just called it. Peaches P, how are you doing? Happy Monday indeed. Hi Lynette, how are you doing? You're never later than I am. I am always late. We went over the plan. You'll have to watch again later to see what the plan is. Basically, we got goals of getting one major job done and trying to sneak in two other little things as we have. Because even if I don't get to the leather goods stuff this week, Friday's the day I would take it out there. So as long as I get the majority, as long as I get through the stuff that's the real priority, I can get through the leather goods stuff pretty fast. So if I can concentrate on those Monday, Tuesday, I'll have time to do that and finish up some other stuff that I need to do before having to head down to Columbus. Lynette, what kind of drink is Bill's favorite? Because I have a little tiny bit of merch left. Was yours a doozy? I'm sorry to hear that. Unless it's a good doozy. Is there a good doozy? Or is doozy always in the negative? Alright, so I'm going to... I'm going to get a... Well, no, I don't really want to get a sip of water. What am I going to do? I'm going to eat a cracker. We're going to see if I can reset my palate a little bit. Because I have noticed that sometimes... And I see this more with the higher proof stuff, and this isn't really... what kind of drinkware would Bill love? Like, what is his go-to drink, Lynette? I've got an extra pint glass and a rocks glass. That might be all I have. So anyway, what was I saying? So I've noticed, and mostly with the higher proof stuff, and this isn't very higher proof, but I've noticed that sometimes if I taste it, it'll like shock my palate. And if I let my palate kind of rest for a second and then go after it again, that I'll get a different taste. And a lot of times it's better than like that initial shock. So I don't know if eating a cracker is going to do. I'm just making this up as I go, by the way. He's a soda guy. I was, so those of you who are waiting for merch, I was looking at your address and seeing how far away you were. Oh, okay. Soda nice tea. All right, I got something else in mind for Bill. Then I'll send you out your stuff later this week. All right, so I don't know if that's gonna work. You know, everyone's on their own bourbon journey, and mine is probably strange, but I don't care. I almost checked with you, the Ruin. Almost bought scotch, but then I saw this Widow Jane. I decided to go with that. You got it, Chief. Except for, gas and bathroom stops, Chief is 7 hours and 7 minutes from me. Don't notice a huge change. But it is very good. But that might be a trick more for like a higher proof thing. I've been finally, oh, you're welcome. I've been finally asking at the liquor stores, like when stuff gets dropped. So it's at a local one in Mentor, World Wines and Liquor. And they drop their allocated bottles 10 a.m. Saturday. That's not a very convenient time for me. Maybe sometimes. Oh, that's nothing for me, that drive. And there may be reasons I end up in your area of New York at times, Chief. So if I ever do, I'll let you know first. Or I'll let you know when I'm on my way or something. But yeah, the one place in Menor, World Wines and Liquor. their allocated stuff drops at 10. The woman said that a lot of times. Oh, no, we like you as the Shelley you are. We don't need you to be the lady from Cheers. Um, so that one drops Saturday at 10. It's not super convenient for me, but the woman said that people will line up as early as 5:30 in the morning, depending on what's dropping. That's the one thing I didn't ask. I didn't ask how you find out what's dropping. So then the one close to me, the one that's like a mile from the shop, it's in a Giant Eagle. They drop their allocated stuff Saturdays at 9 a.m. That's a little more feasible for me. Um, nice, sweet. Or Chick-fil-A. What it depends on what day of the week it is. So the one on Giant Eagle here, I think they put like a list out because all these people, I think they all get their deliveries on Tuesdays, and then they decide when to release the stuff. So the Giant Eagle is Saturday at 9 a.m. It's a little easier for me. It's still not super convenient. And I think they put a list out the night before. So like if I'm here at the shop on a Friday, I can swing by there, check the list, see if there's anything worth waiting for, and then come back on Saturday. That's for sure. And then there's another one. So I'm going to start developing a relationship with a liquor store close by in Eastlake on Vine Street. And their drop is when they open on Wednesday. So Wednesday at 10 a.m. So that seems more feasible for me. So I'm going to. I know that's the time when you have the most cravings for Chick-fil-A's on Sunday. So 10 o'clock on Wednesday might be an okay time for me, depending on if I'm going to the shop or the job site. If I'm at the shop, that's super easy because that's like a mile. It's like 5 minutes that way. So I don't know. Just I pretty much drink in moderation. Like I don't go through it super fast. I am just addicted to buying new types and trying them. It's a weird problem to have. I'm sure other people have it too. It's just weird for me. It's a new thing in my life that I just want to try all this stuff. Yep, always, always. Okay, and like I said, I'm not. That wasn't a. I don't consider that a huge thing, but I am not using anything besides. Really, I'm just gonna be using a hammer and a screw gun, maybe at the most, maybe not even the screw gun. So I'll only be using a hammer for the next couple hours. If I get into any table saw work, the alcohol will be well out of my system. So let me show you this neat thing that I had built. I'll turn you around while we're walking. He could. Oh, I just don't want to bug him. I kind of want to learn this thing as I go. Learn it myself. Make all the mistakes. Alright, so I'll show you what I got, then I'll set you up on the tripod. So, a wonderful person, covering the camera. A wonderful person made this for me. So, you heat it up, and you can burn stuff into woods and leather and stuff. So I got my little diamond eye, and this is what it looks like after it's burned. So now as I meet you guys, I can brand you. So, it's a wood shop. You really shouldn't have a ton of open flame. So I had a piece of metal, put the piece of metal down. And I've never done this before, so we're going to try it out together. Cool. I figured you were like that, Ruin. Come on. All right, hold on. Sorry. Set up something. But yes, I realize fire in a wood shop, not the best thing. So we are taking some precautions to make sure I don't burn anything down. You know what? I'll go get the fire extinguisher and keep it close. I shouldn't be lighting anything up that bad though. Okay. Whew. Oh, I'll need some sort of lighter. Sorry, be right back. Well, golly, if I just don't know what I did with that lighter. After attempting to do fireballs, which you should never do. I should probably delete that live stream. Let's see, where else would a lighter be? Or even one of those little sparkers. I bet I had one of those little sparkers. I don't know where it is. Alright, any helpful hints from the chat? Yeah, we could do that eventually. Make you, oh yeah. You could probably get an iron made on Amazon, basically in any logo you want. You could get yourself something you could burn Splash Mountain into all sorts of stuff. Sorry guys, I should have found the lighter before I started the live stream. Let's see. Scintillating YouTube content. Well, let me tell you. Scintillating. Well, I apologize. I have run out of the easy places where I would think that I would have put one. But as you know from watching me for any length of time, I'm not the most organized person in the world. So I probably should go, unfortunately. Tonight, as I come across a lighter in my travels around the shop, I will make a little short video and we'll post that to the YouTube. But unfortunately, I got too much work to do, and as much as I would love to stay and chat with you all forever, yes, we would need 5 hours and 54 minutes to get Lynette's lighter, unfortunately. Okay, I guess that's all. I'm really sorry, guys. So thank you so much for watching. We got the planning session handled. We got the goals for the week. So we'll just see how the week goes. I don't know if I don't think there'll be any impromptu live streams. But Friday we'll definitely have a recap. And I don't know if it'll be earlier or later. It might be later like this, like 7. I gotta figure it. Well, it all depends on how the next few days go. So my goal is to finish the Miller job on Friday. So if I'm there struggling to finish it, the recap might be pretty late, or it might even be the drive home from their house. We'll have something for you though. Awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. On Thursday, there will be at least a Thirsty Thursday lame alcohol review, and I will try to get at least one other edited video done this week. And I will work on finally getting a music video out. I was even thinking just to go with some alliteration, maybe Music Monday. So I'll try to get some sort of music thing out by next Monday, and so we'll vary up the content a little bit. Awesome. Thanks, Lynette. Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Shelly. Thanks, Rex, if you're still here. Thanks, The Ruin. I know The Ruin's still here. Who else was here? And some of the regulars, just in case. You know, Tab, if you're watching this on the replay. Hey, Tab. Hey, Guido. Enjoy your hat, Guido. Logo Boy, or the Logo. We're calling him the Logo now. The Logo, if you're watching this later, enjoy. And all right, I'll see you guys definitely by Friday, and if not, on some videos beforehand. Thanks again for watching, and thank you for stopping by Izzo's place.